Yahoo! Hello, hello. This is I, Avery, your favorite leafy boy, and today we are going to be continuing on our journey in Honkai Star Rail in another Star Rail Sunday. Last time we have fought our way through the restricted zone in Belobog and somehow convinced Japard to let us through and find the Stellaron to seal it. And today, that is exactly what we are going to be doing. However, first and foremost, I would like to do a little announcement. Next week, there will be no Star Rail Sunday. I am going on a vacation. And sadly, I cannot bring my PC and my streaming setup with me. Hence, there will be no stream. However, the week after that, we will be back again. So, a lot of things have happened off stream since we last met. I leveled up all of our main party members to level 40 with their light cones as well. And I also got E6 for our Trailblazer Kylus. Apart from that, nothing much changed. But let's just jump right into it. Let's go. Should we talk to the girls first, though? Should we? Let's talk to the girls. Sila, what do you have to say?
I had a lot of misunderstandings about the Silvermane guards.
Mm-hmm.
They're fighting for survival here every day, just like Wildfire.
Mm-mm.
The difference is we're making a stand for freedom, while they're just carrying out orders.
Yeah. That's why we have to try and put ourselves in their shoes. Do you understand Branya's struggles? I mean, yeah, that's a good question.
I've understood them for a while now.
Yeah.
But as far as I can tell, she doesn't need other people's understanding. She needs to understand her own heart.
That's true.
It's the same with Japard. I could tell it took a lot for him to lay down his arms.
Mm-mm.
I think I can already hear the storm on the other side of the city walls. Not a reassuring sound.
Yeah, there's a blizzard out there.
That supreme lunatic better not have harmed Branya.
That's best case scenario. Yes. Servo?
You see? Brothers and sisters need to have a scrap once in a while to get back on good terms.
I guess. Sorry for getting you involved in this.
Enough apologizing. My ears can't take anymore. Honestly, this would have happened sooner or later. You just gave me an excuse to bring everything forward.
Let's go.
As I mentioned, if
we got
want
this.
To progress further north, we're gonna have to cross that hell. Still, look at it this way. Just another arena to showcase our skills, right?
Hopefully.
Now, if you're ready to get on stage, let's push for that standing ovation.
Let's go. Japard, here we go.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is opened, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to find out for yourselves what lies within the northern fragmentum. So, have you made up your minds?
Yes. We're ready.
Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight. Guards, open the gate.
Open the gate. Let's go.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence.
Already in a fight.
Formation.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
For Belobog.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves.
Let's go. Into combat mode.
Answer me. This is our chance.
Gotcha.
You won't get away.
Time for an overhaul.
Not bad so far.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I'm trying to like get through this quickly.
0 points.
How many of them are there?
There's a third wave. Nice, thank you.
These guys are nothing. Hold the line.
Okay, none of you are
Let's make it
weak
quick.
to imaginary. We can do this.
Are made to be broken.
Let's go. AoE. Battle's over. That wasn't too bad. Japard?
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Japard, take it easy.
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Seela's right.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave.
That's
I
true.
want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close.
That's kind of sad
I can't
though.
abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope.
The guards do need a reinforcement, so that's understandable. But that's kind of sad that Serval cannot come with us.
Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening.
We won't disappoint you.
Hey, March.
We'll get to the bottom
Don't
of
forget to
this.
take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more. We're good at this. Don't worry.
Let's go. Is this going to be another maze? Oh, cutscene.
Fragmentum activity is intensifying. Something's happening on Eurilo 6.
Yep.
Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is his first trailblazing expedition. How will he be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Hopefully.
Yes, we haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Off-site assistance. Whatever that means.
The fragmentum Japard was talking about?
I guess so.
This, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance.
How can we pinpoint
Serval
the
said that the
Stellaron?
Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this fragmentum maze first.
Guys,
Gotcha.
does this place feel weird to you? It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
That might be the effect of the Stellaron, probably.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Understood. Yes, sir. Anything behind us? No. There's a space anchor, so we can teleport later if we need to.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground. What is that?
Be careful.
This is Bronya's.
Could she be here too?
She must be. This can't be a coincidence.
Whoa! Quick, look! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cacolia too?
That's like a flashback, maybe?
No, it isn't them.
Or like a memory fragment?
It must be a kind of echo?
Mm-hmm.
Some type of residual energy replicated by the fragmentum.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
I guess we know where to go.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
I do want to. Delicate snow globe. Oh yeah, the snow globe that we found by the orphanage. I just want to take a quick look around to see if we get any treasure chests without having to do anything. There's one.
We're deep inside the fragmentum. There could be hidden dangers lying in wait. Let's look for other clues first.
Yeah, understood. Let's go. See what happened.
You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Here is where Elisa Rand led the first Silvermane Guards in resistance against the Legion.
So this is like a part of the city. I guess it is restricted for a reason,
Now,
but
it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor, filled with the sounds of old world echoes. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the promise is fulfilled, these ruins will become the breeding ground of a new world.
that doesn't sound great, to be honest.
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond our walls and opened the door of the fragmentum. It destroyed our civilization.
And yet, the crime of our ancestors was their inability to embrace that destruction sooner.
Excuse me, what?
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. But the Stellaron has reserved for us a thread of hope.
Weren't you supposed to be a symbol of preservation? Why are we talking about embracing destruction?
There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige of the old world, renouncing the meaningless and lingering struggle. This is the price the Stellaron demands.
That does include you and Bronya and the whole of Belobog, though, isn't it? Like,
the promise is fulfilled, Bronya. No longer will we have to squander our lives guarding this wasteland.
because
I will witness the new world rise from the ruins.
you wouldn't be alive for that. Like, just a little critical thinking. Hi, good to be here again. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining today. Hope you will have a fun stream with me. I'm not really sure what Cocolia's deal is.
How did they get past?
Like, if you just think a little harder about the whole thing, she's talking about destruction when she's supposed to be like a symbol of preservation. And it's like she's trying to make it seem like a good thing. Like,
Let's go back and take a look. Maybe it's linked to this gate.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the fragmentum.
So we are looking for a puzzle, maybe?
However,
there's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
There is a puzzle here.
even Don Hung the Sensible has his adventurous days.
Okay. Maybe here. Yes, we can interact with this. But like, yeah, the whole thing with Cocolia. Like, she's supposed to be a symbol of preservation. And she's talking about embracing destruction.
But the gate didn't move an inch.
Are there other units
Like,
around?
how much control the Stellaron has to have on her.
It's clear that whoever designed
That's
these
mind-boggling,
mechanisms
man.
didn't want outsiders to get through too easily. Let's keep looking for the energy hub.
Okay, so
I'm with you.
we're going here probably because the other part is locked as well.
Over there. I think I can see the next unit.
Yeah, right. We're going the right way.
I see it too. Let's go.
Ikazo. Ooh, big guy. Well, not really big guy. He had more range. In my defense, he had more range. But we do have a shield thanks to
This is our chance.
Japard's technique. That wasn't too bad. And we didn't take any damage. Okay. This is a locked gate. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Another puzzle. Yes. Here. Maybe. Not sure. Yes. We did it. Okay. Looking around, see if I... That's probably one of the thingies we need. Okay, I cannot follow you there, but thank you. So we're going around.
I'm with you.
Let's go. To battle.
Answer me. 0 points.
You won't get away.
We did it. Let's go.
Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
Looks
Seems
like it. Yeah.
Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next mechanism? Oh, behind that gate.
There's another gate.
There's
Okay.
no switch. We need to find a way around.
Long way then.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Space Anchor.
Rivet Town is only at the outstretched fingertips of the corrosion.
Control panel. So we have to turn it. Clock. No, not clockwise. The other way. Okay. I'm very good with directions, as you can see. Yep. So we're going around, and that's going to be the last one, I think, that we need to get to somehow. And that is a fragmentum phenomenon that I haven't seen before. Probably yes, because I'm not familiar with this. Not wise to get too close. I'd better check it with Mr. Yang first. What is this? Hello? It appears to be a rift in space, torn open by the fragmentum as it erodes reality. Thank you. The scientific name for this phenomenon is cavern of corrosion. No one knows for sure what kind of space the caverns are connected to. However, research does indicate that valuable reality data is often scattered within these caverns. As with the galaxies, the derivatives of the fragmentum always carry unidentified risks. Please exercise extra caution if you wish to explore further. Thank you, Mr. Yang. Cavern of corrosion. This is where we get relics. Right. Okay. So rejuvenated wooden hair stick, roaming dragon bracer. This is healing and attack and speed. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, cool. We don't really need healing right now. Oh ho ho. There's a guy. A big guy.
For the theater of the mediocre.
We'll take a look at the interstellar guide afterwards.
Test. 0 points.
You won't get away.
We do have a barrier, thank you. Can we freeze you? No, but we can defeat you. That's okay.
We caught them unawares.
Got you. And there's treasure chest.
Allocate these resources.
And another treasure chest. Cool, cool. Anything else? We can use that to recover. And then we activated that one. So we only have one left. Let's go.
Success! Another mechanism shut down.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes. Ask away.
Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us?
Yes. They were very
I know
creepy.
you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard.
You try to recall the dreams. As your train of thought deepens, the voice comes to you.
Well?
Not any less bit creepy than it was before. I have no idea which one to choose. I guess it knows that we are getting close.
This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia.
Yes,
and the
probably.
One in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
True. I mean, I don't know how true it is because I'm basically a newborn at this point still in the game. But I guess Dan Hang, who is literally living in the library and keeps very detailed what's the word that I'm looking for? My mind went blank. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. So that the important thing is, if Danhang says that nobody could accommodate Stellaron in their body before, it's probably true. It knows we are here.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
And if it knows, Cocolia probably knows. And yes, that's probably...
Yes. And Branya may well be the bait.
Yep. Just as I thought. Because Cocolia might know from the way Branya acted that we care about Branya. And she wants to get rid of us so that the Stellaron can finish its job.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
Yep, we've come too far.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard now. So what if it's an ambush? We're not about to lose now.
Yep.
I have to save
We have to fight the...
beat Cocolia and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
And we're gonna do just that. We are winning this no matter what. Yep, shortcut. And then we're probably using this to create a bridge.
Is this right?
No, probably not.
If we want to get to the other side, we'll need to rotate the gear bridge again and go
Yep.
around.
We have to get it into a position where yep, and we can go around. I think so. Yeah, we go around and then we can take a turn. Let's go! 500 IQ.
I'm with you.
Let's go.
Your answers? Answer me.
We do have a shield. And we don't really need, like, these are easy fights. We don't really need to use our ultimate. Maybe we will get like there will be probably a boss fight at the end here. Control panel here, and then we can treasure.
Looks good.
We can open this one. And there's another echo.
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
Gotcha.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron.
Did they, though? Like, they did keep it in secret.
And all of them have been wrong, Mother.
I'm not really sure if they did resist it, or they were getting corrupted slowly and losing faith. And then by the end, Cocolia became the guardian. She was more easily swayed because the other, like the previous guardian, told her something.
Do you
I'm not
still
sure.
not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong here. Some of them acted out of human pride, others out of human short-sightedness.
I'm not really sure. I mean, the destruction of Belobog as a whole does not seem to be like a matter of human pride or short-sightedness.
Our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, their memories were scattered by the blizzard. They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity, but couldn't spare the time to gaze up into the stars.
Lady, you have a problem.
To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000 years is but a passing moment.
Mm-hmm.
The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote. I shall
That
not
is
follow the
very
Guardian's misguided steps
sad.
down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must choose a new beginning.
But Klipoth, the preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not
Yes.
their strength that has sheltered Belobog this entire time?
The very Aeon that you're supposed to be following.
The preservation. Has the preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Nothing more than an arrogant delusion of the architects.
Well then,
You will hear the real voice of magnificence, Bronya. Then you will understand my choice.
that is very sad. Hopefully we can get there in time and... Uh-oh. There will be a fight here.
I'm with you.
We do need a shield here.
Whoa, check this place out. Tables and sentry posts? There must have been Silvermane guards stationed here once.
Probably,
If
yeah.
there were,
Looks like
Sorry,
another
Danhang.
completely new month.
considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
It's very weird because it is a part of the Fragmentum and it's a monster, but it looks like it's wearing like a uniform for the Silvermane Guard.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it.
I guess. Like, it's kind of eerie. We can collect this. But it's kind of eerie.
We need a strategy.
Let's go.
Is that all?
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I know.
Gotcha.
Can I teach someone a lesson?
That did nothing. We cannot use our... Oh, we can. Oh, but if we use our attacks, basic attacks, we will get hit by a follow-up. Gotcha.
Rules are made to be broken.
Interesting. Okay. Freeze? Hit a freeze? Yes, thank you.
I'm
Thank you, Japard.
Let's go.
Okay.
I have something for you.
That hurts. So I'm going to put on a shield here and hope for the best.
Hope you're prepared.
Freeze? No, we're not freezing here because we will get retribution. Interesting. Sorry.
Time for an overhaul.
Maybe I could have done this a little sooner. Probably, yeah.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the Fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Yeah, that was very eerie.
Unlike those random low-level Fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Look, Bronya and Kokolia's echoes. They must have come through here.
Most probably. The voice is getting clearer.
That means we must be really close, right?
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
We are getting there, slowly but surely. We're collecting these. Getting the treasure here. Is there something that we can collect here as well? Yes. And then let's listen to the echo.
This is where the first guardian led the Silvermane guards into battle. She made huge sacrifices for the sake of temporary respite.
And while we are listening to Kolia, everyone do a big stretch and drink some water.
But the otherworldly legion did not tire. She soon realized that flesh and blood could not contend with so ruthless an enemy. When all was nearly lost, she chose to set her sights on the Stellaron and made the first wish.
The first wish.
As for what came later, you know as well as I.
So, the eternal freeze was a disaster brought about by a human wish?
But why?
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer humanity's call, and yet we kept its existence a closely guarded secret for centuries.
This is getting weirder and weirder
Going
by
so
the minute.
far as to attempt to use it to control the Stellaron. Woeful. Laughable.
Wait, so they wanted to freeze it and hope that it's going to end the Stellaron?
Oh, something created using otherworldly technology. An inhibitor that a corporation from the old world and the architects attempted to use to house the Stellaron.
What?
Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter.
Not just her.
Be patient. Soon you will have all the answers.
I have a lot of questions as well. I'm not really sure what is happening. Like, there's a lot of things going on. We're learning a lot of new information. But I'm not really sure I'm getting what is supposed to be going on here. That's not right. This way? Okay, gotcha. I hope it's not going to start in a direction that we came from. Nice, thank you. That's a lot of enemies, and we don't really have techniques up, so we can't really use Japard's shield here. We'll see what's best here. I'll try to do as much as I can here. We do need a lot of energy here. So that we can get... Weakness break is good for us.
You won't get away.
Because it incapacitates them for at least one turn. Got you. Break.
Let's make it quick.
Yes. Thank you. Nice damage. Let's just use an ultimate here and hope for the best.
And I'm no exception.
Nope. That wasn't enough. Bummer. Follow up? Yes, thank you. At least one of them is down. Okay.
The end of the story in your own way.
Treasure. Let's go.
Is that all?
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. There's another big lady here. I'm not trying to fight you here. Okay. The other lady was protecting a chest, so she's not necessary to get to the other side. So I'm just going to leave her there and try to get through and see what's the whole deal with Cocolia and the Stellaron is. Another treasure and another treasure. Awesome. Thank you, little guy. So many robots destroyed. Ooh, big guy. I wasn't expecting the big guy. Can we get past here without fighting? Yes. Cool. Thank you. Hopefully that's not the way we have to go. I don't want to fight if it's not necessary. Okay, we are on the right track. Is this where we came from? This is where we came from, right? Wait, did we just go a big circle? Did we have to? Was this... We didn't have to go there. Oh, come on. Here I am talking about not wanting to fight if it's not necessary, and then we went a whole circle without needing to go that way.
I have something for you.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Awesome, we don't need to heal because we get...
It's that shadow of hers again. But Bronius
Wasn't it
isn't with
an
her this time.
echo?
It's only a fragmentum illusion. Let's get a closer look.
Let's go. Cocolia?
It feels like this echo is different from the others before.
I mean, it's alone.
Intruders.
Uh-oh. Is it talking about us?
Did she just speak?
You cannot approach
Probably.
Not good. March, out the way.
the Stellaron.
Okay, this is a fight. I wasn't expecting it.
Intruders. You go no further.
Okay.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
Probably not.
Fragmentum can only create forgeries. Bring her down.
Is that all?
SAS Perkibi.
That wasn't like
Knowledge is the
tiny
measure of all things.
hit.
It reveals truth and falsehood.
Like, I get it. Japard, you do have a shield. but that wasn't a tiny hit.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Count.
Let's go.
So we do have fire, but we do not have lightning
Time for a detailed overhaul.
or quantum? Is it quantum? I guess
Fail.
I think it's quantum that she's against. She's weak against. Can we try and freeze her? We cannot freeze her. She's resistant to it. Okay.
Asking the
Still don't
questions.
understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the
AoE
heavens.
hit.
And I'm no exception.
Let's try to get rid of those things. We did it! Let's go. And then we got a follow-up attack there. She's not weak against imaginary, so we're getting back our skill points here. So that we can do more damage with Himeko. And break more. And then we can do like maybe a solo here. And hope that Kylus is going to do a lot of damage.
I hope
Which
you're
he did,
prepared.
thankfully. Okay.
Freeze to death.
We're frozen.
Eternal freeze will bury you.
Is this a big attack? This is a big
Let's
attack.
make it quick.
Batter up.
The world that they promised.
Gotcha. Whew. Thankfully we didn't have to, like,
She disappeared.
see what she was winding up to do there.
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end of the journey.
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
March. The longer we go, the more resources we are eating
Seems
up.
that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands.
Yep. All of Belobog is counting on us here, even if they don't know about it.
I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
Is this how trailblazing expeditions usually come to an end? These two have gotten used to these expeditions. Resting forever in the snow plains, that wouldn't be so bad. Is this how trailblazing expeditions go?
Not always. Sometimes it's a happier conclusion.
Well, I hope so. This seems very chaotic and very sad.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers, witnesses to part of a grander story.
That's one way to look at it,
We
yeah.
invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
I'm not really sure if I'm happy about it or kind of bummed about it.
I
Like,
was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but
it's kind of a
second
lot.
thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Aw, Sila, thank you.
Right on. But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
That's true. There's a lot of things that can happen and go wrong, but as long as you are going in a direction that's good for everyone, and you are finding new people to meet and get to know, it's worth it. Let's go.
Freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. The power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
Nothing here. This is very eerie. These ice sculptures, though, like, I am just like kind of walking past them and I'm expecting them to come alive and ambush me.
What is this? It's scary.
It's like an insect trapped in amber.
An insect?
I bet the Antimatter Legion forces never thought they'd be swallowed up by the Eternal Freeze when they invaded this world.
I guess so.
Even in the ice, could these guys still be alive?
That's a good question. I hereby name him March 8th.
I'm impressed
That's a
you
good
can
joke.
still think up jokes right now.
March 8th. Let's go. Another one. The frozen remains of Void Rangers are scattered along the mountain path. Even the ruthless Antimatter Legion is helpless against the might of the Eternal Freeze. The Void Ranger remains are preserved remarkably well in the ice. You can't help but wonder, perhaps March 7th is right. Either way, you think that it's best not to unfreeze them. Yeah.
The architects built this?
That's...
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
That is a big
Does it
hand?
look like the palm of a huge hand to you?
Yeah. It does look like a hand. Is this like a big robot here?
If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
Enemies? Enemies?
We have to save her.
No
The
enemies here.
underworld. No. The entire planet relies on her.
It's just up ahead. Just up these stairs. I'm going to do this. Just in case we get into combat. There they are. There's Bronya and Cocolia. Let's see what's happening here.
No.
Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
The common will. Whose common will? The Stellaron's common will or the people of Belobog? Because I'm pretty sure those are two separate common wills.
No! I don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya. A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity.
I'm not really sure you can guard something if you are, you know, not alive to do it.
700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat. Why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist, to cover our ears instead of hearing the call?
Oh, lady, your whole planet is freezing. Your family, your friends, the people you have sworn to protect are dying because of this, or in danger of dying. And you don't want to resist that. That's very sad.
It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature, so difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead humanity to evolve, and they will.
Bronya, no.
Brainwashing
Let's go, Sela.
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
We're stronger than that. Thank you for your vote of confidence.
You wish. We're not going down before you do. Rania! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know.
Tell her, Sela.
One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the
We are
damage is
here to
done,
help.
even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
Belobog needs you, Branya.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell.
I do not like
It's
her.
time I told you my other reason for bringing you here, Brown.
I do not like this.
I want to witness your choice.
Is her hand freezing? Like, that's not a glove. Her other hand is wearing a glove. But that hand is freezing. That's ice.
I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear.
And then what happened?
I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation.
It's not the Architect's so-called preservation. It's the people you have sworn to protect.
My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. The subversion of the old order. And the welcoming of a new world.
That does not sound good.
And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible.
That mom hair. Isn't it like a side braid though? Like the dead mom hair? I get where you're going with this. But isn't that a side braid though? I'm not really sure. But this is just crazy. Like, tell us more about this. I do not like you and I do not understand you, but tell us more. Maybe I will see the light.
I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you.
Yes?
Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me, to watch over that new world,
I don't like where this is going.
I would descend into torment. Branya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness.
And what is that final weakness?
Throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice.
As you should do as a parent.
So now, choose, my daughter.
I don't like this.
Madam Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice.
Say no, please, Branya. You know what's at stake.
But I am so
sorry, Mother.
Yes!
On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you.
Yes! Branya. You know what's important here. I still have no idea how she's a parent? Yes. Madame Cocolia Rand, who we just talked to, is the stepmother. Well, not really stepmother. She's the adoptive mother of Branya, the character that we have here, right on the screen. Let's see how she will react.
You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What
Kind
about
of
those
true, though,
simply
yeah.
struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked.
Yes, that's
Our
true.
ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome.
Just like you did. You presented a choice. Humanity as a whole should have that choice to make for themselves.
Not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin.
Yes, exactly. I don't like this. I don't like this. The voice of the Stellaron is so creepy. Like, I told you this before, and I'm saying it again. They nailed it. Like, it's the right amount of like echoey sounding reverberation, and then like the multiple voices blending together but not quite. It's like that disharmony. I don't know if that's a word, but that's like perfectly creepy. So what do you say, Cocolia?
We are guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you.
Yeah, it does seem like she was being like acting higher than she actually is. Like, I don't know how to like explain it.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Branya.
Let's go.
Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
That's so weird to say. Like, that's very creepy.
The ground! It's shaking! What's happening?
I'm not sure.
That sign.
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands. And you will become the foundation of the new world.
That's very creepy.
You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you. Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the architects.
Wow.
Watch out, all of you!
Do we have to fight that big guy? You're joking.
This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog.
Yeah. I have no idea. What?
Never stop thinking.
Let's go.
No follow-up here. Let's go. 3 rounds of battles. Can we just knock them out? No, we can't.
You won't get away.
Yes, we can. That's enough, right? No, it's not enough. Yes, it's enough. Awesome, cool. We do need...
Is that all?
Okay.
Land down.
Thankfully, okay, attack apart.
The will. We shall never fall.
Let's go. Shield up.
Mediocre.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
It's probably not just going to be like 3 rounds of enemies. We will need to fight something else. Probably Cocolia as well.
Let's make it quick.
We can weakness break here. Okay. Let's... No. You do not. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
We have to stop it.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Weakness break? Can we...
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals
Let's do an ultimate here.
and falsehood.
And then we will get maybe a freeze here, hopefully. No freeze. But we do get a follow-up. Come on.
You have answers.
And what does that mean? 9 stacks. Current stacks of gauge. Recollection 9. Loses 1 stack of gauge recollection after being hit. But what does that mean? Yes, enters the charge state. I guess it will buff her. I'm not really sure. Follow up? No follow up. But we do get a follow up here. Yes, we defeated her. Okay. And we get another cutscene. That's a huge robot. What? Was that?
Himeko! It's Himeko!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hello? Can you hear me? The signal's terrible.
Himeko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
Well, that was a big help already. Okay. That's so cool. Let's go.
Grab hold of me.
Yeet. He's up there. You can do it. No, you can't. Yes, you can. And that is Cocolia. That's awesome.
The power surge. Sing!
That is an awesome form.
The Stellaron's promise is the
If you weren't a
only
bad
hope
guy.
for this world.
But that's a very nice
Just
design
as it
there.
dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Wait, so it's only Kylus.
Rules are made to be broken.
I'm not really sure we can do this.
What about this? Let's make it quick.
That doesn't seem nice.
Let's go. Batter up.
Humanity, so weak and foolish, always overestimating their abilities. Let me bestow upon you despair.
I do not like where this is going. Oh, cutscene? Cutscene. No way. Did I see that right?
Is this the universe?
I have no idea.
But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
Wait.
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal district for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Go on, Japard.
These are echoes. Like the ones we saw before,
I'm not
right?
sure that they're dead. I saw their broken figures lingering in the fragmentum.
What?
What happened back there defied all reason. It was madness. Madam Guardian, if this continues...
I know well the consequences, Japard. You may leave.
What? Is this the big evolution she was talking about before? That does not seem very gentle and kind.
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stellaron and find out how to save our world.
You need to come to your senses, Serval.
What do you mean?
Come to my senses? What are you...
Guards! Miss Serval is tired. Take her to rest. Sequester her lab and detain the researchers. Their work is illegal.
Why, Cocolia? Why have you grown so cold?
Serval Landau, you were my most cherished friend.
This is crazy.
Madam Cocolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
Foolish. Weak.
What? Madam,
Yeah, what are you saying?
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear.
Yes?
Feast on their willful ignorance. Absolve them of their stupidity.
This is some very messed up stuff. Like that's very cult-like behavior, like very fanatic. That's not great.
I still don't understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs.
Are you sure about that?
These are the choices we make, Branya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose.
Choose what?
You, me, and every Silver Main Guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission. There will come a day when you must make your own choice. Do you understand?
Higher mission?
It is too early, Branya. Still too early. You will understand when the time is right.
She's lost. Like, is that a child? That looks like a child. This is so sad though.
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all.
These are the previous Guardians. Combine their will to fight the Stellaron, I guess. Cocolia abandoned preservation. She said it herself.
Yes, but we have no right to judge. The fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 years. There is no faith nor wealth left for our successors. Only despair.
So you're just giving up?
To see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. That in itself is torture. Not to mention the haunting whisper of temptation. The day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It is only a matter of time before the Amber Lord forsakes us.
The Ember Lord. I guess the Aeon of Preservation. Lipoth. But that is so tragic. When even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It did come. But if that happens, let others carry on the will of preservation.
You are but a stranger to us. And yet you seek to bond your destiny to ours.
There are so many people whose lives at stake here.
What is there to lose when so much
The time has come to take up the mantle of preservation. He's alive. He's back.
It can't be. The will of preservation has made its choice. You know nothing of the plight of this world. Nothing of the wait for its final end. Even if we are doomed to destruction, we will go bravely, walking hand in hand into the darkness.
No, that end won't come to pass while we're around.
We are here to help,
To brave new world.
and that is what we will do.
Stay alert.
An ally is currently being locked on. Please use Avery's skill. Will do. The new skill can taunt enemies and draw attacks from Cocolia.
Indestructible.
Okay, so we are a tank. Probably.
Never stop thinking.
I guess so. What would you do if there was a child right in front of you? Well, that child right there was a being of unimaginable power. It was the Guardian's will. All of the Guardians from before Cocolia. Magma wheel is accumulated when Avery is attacked. Yes? Consume 4 stacks of magma wheel to use enhanced basic attack. Cool. That's not bad. That's a battle tank right there.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Follow-up deck. So yeah, that would be a very dangerous dangerous situation if we did the wrong thing there.
Is that all?
No. Wait. We took up the mantle of preservation, so the big guy is on our side now? The engine of creation is activated. Use it to destroy. Yes! The big guy is helping us.
You won't get away.
I hope.
An ally's target action can charge the engine of creation to unleash preservation creation's wrath.
You're prepared.
Got you.
In the name of Landau.
Put up a shield, first and foremost. We don't want to lose anyone here right now. We are doing well, but I'm not sure if we have more stages here. Let's do a taunt here. Can we see what our ultimate is? AoE? Yes, deals fire damage. Trailblazer's attack plus 90% of the defense of the Trailblazer. Awesome, so it's a defense scaling, mostly defense scaling. Ability. That's interesting. So the Trailblazer effectively becomes a battle tank here. Wait. Let's do this.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
That's so good though, because if we do not
Never stop thinking.
get lucky and get Japard early on, the only shielder we can get is March. And she's not necessarily the best. She's not like horrible, but she's not the best. And Preservation Trailblazer seems to be a battle tank, so she or he, depending on who you choose, can taunt. It doesn't get
Lance at the ready.
doesn't let others get hurt.
Lance ablaze.
Let's see what your ultimate looks like.
Forward.
That is very cool. And we do get the big guy to act again. That's a weakness break.
You won't get away.
And then we got Victory Rush here.
Perhaps you still don't
And then we
understand.
can do an ultimate here.
Conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
We are doing well. Very well here.
I hope you're prepared.
I'm asking the questions.
I'm trying to see if we can end on Trailblazer. And we could. Wait, no. There's a second phase. I wasn't expecting that. I do not like it when they wind up.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Follow up, break.
You will know justice.
The power of the Stellaron is with me.
I do not like this.
You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes.
Okay, the soundtrack goes hard.
Lance at the ready. In the name of Landau, years of cold.
We're like,
The will. We shall never
just to make sure, putting up a shield right here. And then do a taunt here. And use the big guy. Yes, the big guy helps a lot. I should have done this first, so that we can get a follow-up attack.
It reveals truth.
It's okay.
Falsehood.
Let's go. Imprisonment? Isn't that like a...
Answers.
That's an imaginary trait.
Never stop thinking.
So she can use more stuff. That's an imaginary trait. Do imprisonment. Let's go, fire.
0 points. Next.
And then the follow-up attack. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. No, 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 no. I don't.
I'm asking the questions.
Okay, that's good. Japard's shield are coming in clutch here. I'm pretty sure we would have lost at least one character if we got hit by that. I don't think we can wait for Trailblazer to come up again. But that's okay. We did it. The battle is over.
The Stellaron, one is touch the future. It will include everything!
She's gone. And with her, the Stellaron as well.
It's over.
I'm not really sure what happened though. Like,
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do with the Stellaron? It's usually Mr. Yang who handles it.
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
okay, so it's not gone.
Nice! The crisis on this world is basically over, right?
Well, a part of it, yes. Dead mom hair. Yes, it was dead mom hair. Yeah. Turns out. A part of the problem is gone. But now the aftermath.
The storm still rages on.
Yes.
Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. Eurilo 6 has a chance to return to life, but it will take time.
As everything.
It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Change does not come as easily as we would like it.
Thank you. All of you.
Oh, Branya. Don't be too hard on yourself. It wasn't your fault.
Thank you. I'm fine. Don't worry. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal.
That's right.
I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this.
But they deserve to know.
Can I really do that? Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lie perpetrated for 700 years?
No. No. No way.
It is a tough situation, I guess, yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie, but it gets them to sleep with some hope. Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the Guardians, who or what can we trust?
Yeah, I see your point, but still, like, people deserve to know the truth. I do see your point though. Like, That is a very hard thing to decide.
Mother died to preserve Belobog.
Did she?
What?
Did she really?
The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it.
That is technically true.
And yet, she decided to challenge its power, a power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloping this city.
That is partially true.
From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
I have no idea.
It keeps the hope of preservation alive, at least.
It's logical, and hard to disprove.
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But I get what you're trying to do.
Agreed, let's use this version is completely agreeing. Which I'm not too sure about it. I'm very on the fence about it because at the end of the day, a lie will always be a lie. There are partially true elements to the story there. But I guess maybe we include some of the cool stuff we did is like a very selfish thing to do. Like, that's not why we came here. I'm very on the fence about these two. 'Cause I'm not so sure which one would be the best choice that I would make. I'm so glad that I do not have to make these choices in real life. Let's go with this. It will keep the balance. It will not cause panic. I do get it. You do have to think of the people as well.
For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. I will be the one to carry that burden. Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies. I'm sorry, Seela. Please, protect this secret with me till the end of our lives.
I'm sighing a lot today. But that's very heavy. That's kind of bittersweet, if you ask me. We did manage to seal the Stellaron, and we gave a chance for Belobog and Eurilo 6 to heal and fight back against the Eternal Freeze. But we did lose Cocolia. No matter how blind she was to what her intentions were doing to the planet. It's very bittersweet.
Say no more. I know what to do.
And that's a lot to process. So I do understand Branya and Sela.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld.
But what is like a thing that cannot be questioned is Branya is the perfect person to take over the mantle of Supreme Guardian. She knows the truth. She has seen the situation from the perspective of both the overworld and underworld. So if there's anyone who can create a Belobog that's happy and safe, it's Branya.
Sela, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? And tell them the blockade will soon be over, and they will breathe freely again soon.
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting anxious about the delay.
While you do that, I'll head back to the administrative district. I need to tell Japard and serve.
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Branya? Do you feel sick?
It probably took a lot out of her. She was resisting the Stellaron as well, and then had to make a very tough choice to stand with Belobog or with her mother. And she decided to stand with Belobog and then lost her mother. So I'm sure she's very exhausted right now.
I'm fine. I need to hurry.
She's exhausted. Quick, we need to think of something. You, help me out here.
She needs rest. We'll go to the underworld. You can take Branya
I
back.
almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least I don't stand out as much as you guys. That's settled then. I'll leave Nat to you. Remember to keep the secret. For Brun... No. For Belobog's sake.
So,
With a
wanna tell
very
us what
heavy
happened
heart,
back
we
there?
will do that.
Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool weapon in your hands and skip the story.
I saw Clipoth, the preservation. That's the second time I've sacrificed myself for you, Marge. All of a sudden, I was infused with a great and terrible power. I saw Clipoth.
You drew the Amber Lord's gaze? Right at that moment? That's too much of a coincidence.
I do have a Stellaron inside of me, and it did happen before with the Aeon of Destruction as well.
He probably doesn't know what happened either.
Yeah.
This wouldn't be the first time. Something similar happened when we faced the Doomsday Beast on the space station. Remember that glance from Nanook? Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. Now it seems to be more than that. We might need to speak with Mr. Yang to understand what's going on.
I'm not really sure if he will know or have an answer for it as well.
Let's focus on the business at hand first. We shouldn't disrupt Himiko and Mr. Yang while they're dealing with the Stellaron. Let's talk once we're back on the Express.
That is a good way of thinking about stuff. We do have priorities here. Tread on a brand new path. Preservation. The splash art is very beautiful. And we do have Japar Servo.